the boy and let the man be born.
Good evening, gentlemen. I am tonight's entertainment, other than the few who are over there hate watching Donald Trump's presidential address. For you who may be over there watching, you can always come back over here and catch the playback. I don't mind. What I got to say is exactly what's necessary. That presidential address, every mother on YouTube is going to be talking about that address tomorrow. And you're going to get a full week of breakdown of Donald Trump. I am here for a good time, not a long time. Before we get started, I'd like to give a shout out to the Men First movement, man. White folks, what up, GMB? What's happening with you, brother? MPI, my brother, salute, man. For sure, man. Glad you could be here. Patrick Sargent, what's happening with you, my brother? KJ, what's happening with you, man? Matt Middens, we got the presidential address going on. Competing. I ain't competing with Trump. Don't know who. There you go. MPI with the $5 super chat, man. I appreciate that, my brother. Hashtag Men First. Smile, Joe. What's happening, bro? D-Rock Den, man. Have been a minute, bro. Good to see you in the building, bro. Black Rain, what's happening with you? Valet Waste Disposal, what's good with you, brother? So, yeah, there's a few things I would like to talk about before diving into the meat of tonight's live stream. I was actually reading an article, a few weeks ago now about the fact that there's been studies done that prove that most people don't mature emotionally or psychologically past the ages of between 8 and 12. Now, do with this information what you will, but if you start to really understand what the studies are saying, you will realize that most people that you interact with on a day-to-day basis are simply have the mindset of children. They don't comprehend information very well. They do not listen to logic and reason. They are driven off pure emotions. You will understand this when someone has a disagreement with you. Okay? If they don't like what you're saying, even though it may be factual, their go-to emotion is aggressiveness. They're going to overtalk you. And they're not gonna, once they start yelling and shit, they're not gonna listen to anything else you have to say. So it's better to walk away from these type of conversations and distance yourself from people who interact and communicate this way. You understand me? Because energy isn't neither created or destroyed, it's simply transformed from one host to the next. And that bad mojo is definitely going to rub off on you in some sort of way. And I see this shit a lot with social media. Not only social media, but YouTube as well. Guys getting on these panels with these women, and all of it just comes, from a place of what I like to say, bird logic. You could be speaking straight facts, and they are not going to listen to that shit. You can have empirical data, and it's meaningless. It's pointless because it's all about the way that they feel. This is why it's going to be met with aggression, even though you could be speaking in a calm tone and hitting them with straight facts. Not going to listen. I've often said that people rather hear a beautiful lie than the ugly truth, particularly when it pertains to them. You know what I'm saying? If you're telling the truth about them, they're not going to hear it. It's too close to accountability. This is why I hear these people talking about fumbling this and fumbling that. First of all, I want to break something down one last time for you guys. Fumbling is a term used in football when you lose possession of the ball. All right? It sounds stupid to me when you're talking about fumbling a person because you never possess a person. It's never yours. It's just your fucking turn. Understand that. You understand what I'm saying? But if you do want to apply that shit, be the motherfucker that gets fumbled. And how do you do that? I'm glad you asked. You do that shit by being the incredible motherfucker that you should have always been. Working on yourself diligently and daily. I told you guys, I love social media. I don't love to post. I don't love to watch what other people got going on. But I do love it for the fact that it exposes exactly who the fuck you should stay away from. People talk too goddamn much. Everyone has a microphone. Everyone has a camera. People are going to run their mouths and they're going to expose themselves. If they don't do it with the camera in front of their faces, the people who do expose their bird logic, you can simply go to the comment section and see who agrees with them. It boils back to my initial point, that most people don't mature past the ages of 8 and 12. Take that shit to the bank. I often say that men need controversy. Men need turmoil. Men need heartbreak. Men need pain. Because it's really what separates the men from the boys. You understand me? Because one or two things are going to happen. You're going to sink or swim. You're going to either crumble behind devastation and heartbreak and all these other weird ass emotions, never to recover. You're never going to climb on that horse again. You're never going to climb that ladder and see what's at the pinnacle of what your existence could possibly be. So therefore, you're going to let this person that broke your heart attribute to your failure in life, your failure as a man. Or two, you're going to use that shit as fuel You're going to use that shit as motivation to inspire you to be the baddest, most incredible motherfucker that God designed you to be. Do you feel me? But most people are not going to listen to me. I'm at the point in my life, man, life is great. God has truly blessed me with the life that I know that I desired. I still got a lot of work to do, but I'm getting there. And I'm watching how things slowly have come together for me. And I realized that most of my mistakes came from the fact of trusting the wrong people, investing in the wrong people, loving the wrong people, fucking off with the wrong people. I hold myself accountable for that. Even the failure of it was my fault. You understand what I'm saying? Because I should have been focusing on what I needed to do for myself a long time ago. I know people don't like the fact that I say that I am not relationship focused. I have no desire to be in a relationship because my vision, my insatiable appetite to accomplish my life's goals and my life mission, to leave a legacy behind for my children, my grandchildren, my great-grandchildren, my great-great-grandchildren. That shit outweighs my desire to be in love. I've been down that road. And people say, oh, you're going to die alone. I don't give a shit. I'd rather die alone in a mansion surrounded by my children, saying my goodbyes, than be with some old hag that's going to take my inheritance and piss it off with some other nigga. I'm good. You keep that shit over there. You feel me? I've seen what despair can bring to a man's life. I've seen what heartache and agony can do to a man. I've seen people in the pits of despair, and what they do is they downgrade. They don't take the time to heal. They don't take the time to do some self-reflecting and some self-analyzing and see it exactly what they can do better to help themselves, to prevent it from happening again. No. They just deal with someone that's worse than the other person before, but you can't see clearly because you're still in an emotional state. Everyone doesn't mean you any good. And I'm all for guys doing what's best for them. If you feel like being in a relationship is what's best for you, or being married, by all means, do what you feel is going to make you happy, but also read the warning sign. And a lot of y'all ignore a lot of the red flags that come with these people. You don't do your due diligence. We used to have this term that everyone threw around talking about vetting. Most times you don't even have to vet. You just listen to people talk long enough and you hear what their true intentions are. But you can't do that because you too blinded by lust. You enamored with that fat ass and that wet vag. Yeah. We hear all this propaganda going around where people blatantly lie about stats and data. No valuable information attached to it. No numbers or nothing. It's just the way that they feel. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. I'm not going to go down that rabbit hole. There's a couple of things that I really wanted to touch on tonight. And I know some of you goddamn bird brain peons are going to get upset with what I got to say. And quite frankly, I don't give a shit. A man should always stand on his beliefs. This is why I talk about people who always talk about my truth, my truth. You don't own truth. When someone says my truth, that's a way that they avoid accountability for their bullshit. When they say my truth, I know you a liar and you full of shit. There's nothing but the truth. And the truth is always what it is. The truth is going to stand when a lie crumbles. But so many people don't even do any research or have any information on the shit that they're talking about. They're just up there perpetrating a fraud. This is why you see so many people online talking about relationships, and all they're doing is projecting their trauma onto the masses of what they've been through. Peace of mind is better than a piece of ass. But boy, you need to put that on a goddamn t-shirt. But guys tend to fail to realize that it's all a game in the grand scheme of things. And I'm going to break down a couple of videos, and then I got one, probably about a 12-minute video that I'm going to get into. But let me go see. I got to look this shit up. Y'all forgive me. DB, what's happening? Ham, what's good, man? All right, so let me see if I can find this piece. I'm going to find this piece so I can show you guys. Nope, I'm not looking for that. I'm trying to find something else. Nope. Okay, here we go. All right. That's not what I'm looking for. Go back. All right. Let me get this shit pulled up right quick. Yeah. This is what I wanted to pull up. This is gonna be the first thing I pull up. Okay, let me see if I can pause it from here. Okay, I can. All right. So I don't know if I can zoom in so you guys can see that. Gotta make sure it's up there. All right, this is a recent interview that I saw that Deion Sanders did with this chick, Dr. Bryant. And, you know, it's been exposed that she's not a real doctor, but people are still going to listen to her because she's music to their ears. She gives you the beautiful lie. Share screen. All right, share screen. And so we're going to listen to this chick, you know, basically come at Deion Sanders about his daughter and her preference in the man that she chose to procreate with. All right, here we go. Fair use.
But what we're not going to do, and I promise you I say this because I love you, we're not going to deflect.
Okay.
We're not going to deflect. We're going to go back. Hold on.
I'm not trying to deflect.
Can I go back?
You can.
Can I go back to where you deflect?
Yes.
And I'm going to package it with love.
Go ahead.
So
That bullshit. I'm going to package it with love. How long have you known this man? See, this chick right here go on a campaign against these niggas, dog. And it's a way to call out the men without any accountability from the women. Now, she done that with Nick Cannon and she done it with Cam Newton, but this particularly, that doesn't pertain to Deion. But let's go.
You don't need to package it. I'm good.
Okay, you sure?
I'm positive.
You were married to the game, not to her mother.
Yes.
She's with a man who's married to the game and not to her. So where did she learn that from? Let me tell you something. A woman is what her daddy makes her. A man is what his mama makes him. So she chose this man because she learned how to choose that.
That's another lie. A woman is what her daddy makes her. A man is what his mama makes her. No, that is insulting, actually. No, she's not a doctor, for real. But, you know, children need a healthy balance of masculinity and femininity. Women are the first teachers of their children. Absolutely. I will not deny that. But what are they teaching them? They ain't teaching them shit riding around bumping Sexy Red or somebody in their ear. The fathers that are around, sometimes they have to go through hell to get access to their kids. In a lot of cases. But that doesn't pertain to Deion. Deion was a present father. And he's up here. Let me finish.
That type of man.
True.
So there has to be accountability piece.
I'm not saying you.
Accountability for what? His daughter should be accountable for the man that she chose. She's an adult. She's a consenting adult. right? Deion Sanders, through sports, changed the entire trajectory of his family's legacy for generations to come through sports. And he's being up here called out by a bitch that ain't never been married and ain't never had no motherfucking children. See, this is what I take issue with, because a lot of these niggas out here become church mice when these women start running their fucking mouth. To me, that's bitch made. Now, you are a leader of men on the football field. You're the head coach. You've made millions of dollars. Your children have reaped the benefits of your hard labor. And because your daughter chose to procreate with an athlete, that's somehow your fault. You talking about accountability. Get the fuck out of here. Bitch, where's your ring? I'm going to tell you something. This bitch sat up here and ran her mouth. I don't like this hoe. I don't like this bitch. I don't like her at all. Because for one, she ain't a real doctor. And for two, she tries to find a way to emasculate men because she don't like men. She talk about the fact that she's been engaged 3 times. I don't understand why motherfuckers always bring up the fact that they've been engaged. What do that have to do with the price of tea in China? You didn't finish the race. When you go do a job application for a job, when they ask you for your employment history, do you put under that motherfucker the job interviews that you got you didn't get? I'll answer that for you. Absolutely not. You put that shit on there, you probably won't even have an interview with your dumb ass. So this whole, I've been proposed to, I've been engaged, you didn't finish. Where's the glory in that? You want to be glorified for being engaged. And all it did was add some mileage to you. I'm telling you, man, this shit is so fucking goofy, and people don't call it out. People just sit up there and listen. Oh, she held him accountable. Go in the comment section. She did that. She did a fucking thing. It's been praying for a nigga on Deion level. If she even want a man. But all I do is I see a bunch of parading around, and you niggas let this shit happen. Nick Cannon done it, Cam Newton done it, Deion Sanders do it. And I'm going to show you, I'm going to break some more shit down to you. Because them niggas, you know, they got money, but they lame as fuck. I've been told y'all about Cam Newton, man. Like, for real. These guys could be animals and beasts on the field, but be some fucking pussies in real life. And that's just the truth. Their behavior speaks volumes. These niggas parade around and glorify sleeping with other niggas' wives and shit. But ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that. No women that Cam Newton got children by, the women that Dick Cannon got, they know these niggas got children. Do they stop them? No. But ain't no accountability for them sack chasing because them boys got money. No, ain't nobody gonna mention that fact. Ain't no accountability for them. Oh, he making all these babies and all this other shit. What are they doing? Are they taking the cooch? Absolutely not. They doing that shit on purpose and purposely and intentionally getting pregnant by these dudes. But ain't nobody gonna say nothing about that. I'm sick of it. The bird logic, all of it. You go in that comment section. And like I said before, if you want to know exactly the type of people to stay the fuck away from, look at who talking, go to their comment section. No real logic or reasoning at all. Say something that's truthful in there and they're going to attack you. I am the armor of truth. I am the sword of truth. Truth is godly. This shit is goofy. You call this man out because of his choice, the choice that his daughter made to have a child with a man. Talking about married to the game. When is somebody going to call you out? I've seen a few of them done it. But it don't gain no traction because she has a cult following of people of birds that adhere to bird logic. Yeah, fake. But like I said before, with the men that she called out, she choose soft targets. Deion up there, I'm with you, I'm accountable. Because I seen what he done with Chad Ochocinco during the Super Bowl week. When him and Shannon Sharp, it was Deion, Shannon Sharp, and Chad Johnson up there. He was basically shoving this marriage shit down Chad Johnson's throat. Come on, dog. You know what you need to do, dog. You need to do. That's bitch made, dog. You know what I'm saying? Trying to force marriage on the man, even though the woman talking about she want $3 million and half of all his assets if he step out the marriage. Man, get out of here, bro. Soft pigeon, nigga. Man, I'm telling you, bro. And men ain't standing on shit no more. I'm gonna give you another example how men don't stand on shit no more. Well, yeah, I want to go to that. So let me get out of here right quick. I'll be back to this. Let me remove that. I'll be back to that. Because, you know, I have a lot of time to sit around and think. And I observe a lot of fuck shit. Well, men ain't standing on nothing no more, man. So, where is it? Let me go right here. Okay, let me get this up. Let me pull it up here. Fair use. Fair use. Okay. All right. Let me go back. I'm going to share this. And I'm going to share this. Fair use. Okay. So this guy right here, I think this is somebody else's shit, but I'm gonna bring this up. I want y'all to hear this guy talking, and then immediately what happens when he says some motherfucker don't like. The example of the bitch made niggas.
Ew, just like that.
Simple as that. A man was raised by a woman does not know how to be a man. He can only be a bitch.
Tell us the truth!
Fair use.
Would get mad at me for dating outside my race. But I was dating outside of my race because they was doing things better than my race. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Define better. Define better.
Well, see that, bam. Define better. Define better. Soon as you said it's over your mouth and said the women that you were dealing with were doing something, you seen the look even on the host face. Absolve themselves of any accountability or any critique. Let's continue.
Not better, because I know where she getting ready to go. Not better.
Not better. Just bitch made, bruh. You're supposed to stand on shit like that and explain what they did better. This whole nigga, even the old bitch with the boots on, this bitch gotta be 50. Attitude, all this other shit, man. Like, why? This is why I tell guys don't even go on these panels, man, to have these conversations. You're not gonna get anything through that bird logic. That fucking bird shit is all it does is once it's out of its cage, it flies around the house, shit on everything, and it flies out the window, never to be seen again. Stand on your shit, bro. If that's the way you see things, that's your experience, that's the truth. It's not your truth, it's the truth of what you've experienced and what you've witnessed. Stand on that shit, bro. This is the type of shit that make us all look bad, man. Yeah, man. Stay 10 toes down and stand on principles. Man, that's exactly what you're supposed to do. That shit right there is unmanly. As soon as they went to rolling their neck and flapping their fucking hands around and start hitting their attitude, you bitched up. You can sit up here and name at least goddamn 5 things that motherfucker done better. And it may just pertain to you. But you stand on that shit. MPI. I deal with a woman that's a Native American. I have a better time with her than with black women. I deal with. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I say at the end of the day, man, we shouldn't even be having these conversations anymore because for the most part, you're not going to get through to motherfuckers, the illogical. They're going to only deflect, and then you're going to be attacked. As a man, you might have to deal with niggas then. If you're gay, just say that. All that bullshit. So it's no point in having these conversations because it's gonna be met with ad hominem attacks and questioning your fucking masculinity. Like, get out of here, man. Like, don't have these conversations, dog. I ain't finna sit up here and do this shit with no bras, dog. It's a waste of time and waste of energy. I could be getting to some money, but I'm just saying, I'm talking about this to make a point of what you guys should avoid and what you and how to conduct yourself if you do find yourselves in these goddamn circumstances. That shit right there ain't manly at all. How this nigga bitched up, and I don't even really want to play no more. But let's listen to a little bit more.
I know you said they were doing things better. I want to know what better meant.
Not better. I'm gonna change that.
I'm trying to save you for the
I know you is.
What I'm trying to save you? Trying to save me from the culture? The fuck? What does that mean? What does that mean? Because you afraid of getting canceled? This cancel shit ain't real. I done told you motherfuckers that social media ain't real. It's not a real place. All you have is a bunch of bird brain idiots that's out this bitch trying to outdo one another. This is why people show every goddamn aspect of their fucking life. And we know who love attention. Attention is currency. You go down a motherfucking timeline, all you see is ass and titties. They got this shit called threads now. It's behind YouTube. All you see is ass. And a bunch of you goofy ass niggas. I see some of you motherfuckers over there too. I be seeing a lot of y'all on goddamn Instagram. Supposed to be conducting yourself with man like a man with class and having standards. Every goddamn photo with a bitch with a fake ass BBL. You niggas harding that shit. You loving it. You niggas are utterly disgusting. You disgust me. That's why I don't hang around a lot of you motherfuckers. I don't deal with you. Because I know deep down you're a fucking hoe. You have no discipline whatsoever. You wonder why women behave the way that they do is because niggas like you allow it. You giving attention to a motherfucker that don't even know you exist. How pathetic is that? You niggas weak. It's the truth. What you think that heart gonna get you? What is that ass gonna get you? It's like a dog chasing cars. What is that ass gonna do for you? Is that ass resourceful? Is that ass gonna help you accomplish your goals and your vision in life? Absolutely not. You know what that ass gonna do? Fart, just like every other fucking ass. I'm telling you, man, a lot of you niggas are cooked, man. You're finished. And I would implore you, if you're gonna continue to conduct yourself that way, don't even come around these type of platforms. Get off YouTube, get off social media, go fix your fucking life. Yeah, I don't follow no shade room. I don't follow motherfuckers that don't follow me back. Yeah, I don't follow no booty models and shit like that. I mean, that shit unmanly to me. And that brings me to my next fucking point. Another athlete, Steve Smith. Now, Steve Smith, I like Steve Smith. He was a dog on the field. He got, hold on, we got another super chat. What's up, Grove Dwayne, man? I appreciate the $5 super chat. He says, shout out to GMB from VA. My girlfriend tell me it's not what you said, it's how you say it. But she knows I'm going to be honest even if it's hurtful. And I'm pretty sure she respects that. Salute to you, my brother. Now, Steve Smith got caught up in a controversy from sleeping with another man's wife. Now, we can go into the bullshit about the fact that this man was texting this grown-ass man about his bitch. And I tell you what, you don't check the nigga. You don't come at the nigga. You never do that. You married the bitch. You knew that the bitch was a cheerleader for the football team. She gonna be around these athletes with all this money all the time. What are you? And you met the bitch on Tinder. I told you about these day naps, man. These day naps reeks of low value and disgust and desperation. That's another place a man should never frequent and avoid at like the plague. But that's not here or there. He shouldn't have never came at Steve Smith. But I have to say this shit too. You have to be one disgusting motherfucker to be up this bitch knowingly going after another man. You don't know if this man was sleeping with other men. You don't know what the fuck, because I'm pretty sure they're having lots of raw, unprotected sex. And this is another reason I talk about this marriage shit. The way you met the bitch. And then on top of that, it was very graphic details in those text messages about how he loved when she was slobbing on his fucking knob. And she coming back kissing you in the mouth. These hoes disgusting, man. If you niggas have ever had a whole lot of experience with women, you will understand the deep fucking dark desires that a lot of motherfuckers do. They get off on shit like that. Juggling multiple niggas and shit. Playing you niggas. Because you niggas is goofy and weak. And you an easy target. I saw this post where a motherfucker was talking about Megan Good's dating history. And it was a bunch of niggas, man, for the past 20 years. And I saw all you niggas under that comment section talking all that shit about Megan Good. Now, Megan Good is somewhat of a celebrity. She's an actress, played in a lot of movies and shit like that. And you niggas was up there clowning her. But that same bitch that's laying next to you, if they had a profile of her over the past 20 years, it's probably quadruple the numbers of bitches Megan Good to been with. But you niggas ain't gonna call that out. You up here slobbing that bitch down. This bitch been eating booty and every goddamn thing, nigga. You slurping on this bitch. Get out of here, man. You getting fucked off on right now. Let Drake hit her inbox. All of a sudden, she got to go see her grandma, nigga. Her grandma been dead for 10 years. You stupid ass niggas. Stop it. Get some help. People take these little posts and run with it. And it's something you'll learn too. People will say the most ridiculous shit to get some attention. Because they know it's going to get you niggas wound up. You see you niggas in these comment sections and comment and all this other shit. Just in your feelings about a bitch that you don't even know doing. Just mad. And just like I told y'all to go in some of these goofy bird brain comment sections of shit, people saying ridiculous shit, staying away from them, and you see how ridiculous they look. This is how some of you niggas look up under that shit when you bras be up here saying stuff and you get in your feelings. Yeah, man. Get some fucking help. For sure. I understand, man. I implore you to take the time to, when you want to type something under a comment section, write it down on a piece of paper, leave it for an hour. If you still feel the same way an hour later, then you go back and comment. Other than that, you probably gonna forget about the shit. Before you go leave a heart on one of these booty pictures and shit, think about it. What is this light gonna do? What is this heart gonna do? What is this comment gonna do? You niggas pulling up in the inbox, hey man, by any means, do whatever floats your boat. That shit just ain't my motherfucking thing. I am the superior male. And if you believe that you have enough dog in you, you got enough confidence and wherewithal, you wouldn't give any of this shit any attention anyway. But for Steve Smith to be knowingly going behind another man, that shit is utterly disgusting. And if you niggas doing that shit, listen, most of them you going behind another motherfucker anyway. But you knowingly going behind a motherfucker that's living under the same roof with a man, you know what's going on. You know what's going down. And that brings me to my next goddamn point. Because I got to pull it up. And I know a lot of y'all ain't going to like it. And quite frankly, I don't give a fuck. Let me see if I can pull this shit up. Let me get out of there. Oh yeah. God damn it. I ain't gonna pull it up. But yeah. I ain't gonna pull that up because I got something else that's gonna sidetrack me. They love catching kids on their face. Here we got. Check this out, man. That shit with Gucci Man talking about his old lady sitting in the gay dude lap and all this other shit. Listen, man, that shit goes on. I've told y'all before that people consider, a lot of women consider that shit a challenge. These motherfuckers, we've pulled up history of motherfuckers getting pregnant by fruity booties. They love them for the do their nails, their hair. They like to hang around them and all this other shit. They do. Yeah, I mean, that's the world we live in. We live in a fucking weird ass fucking cesspool right now. But they view that shit as a challenge to see if they can turn the motherfucker back straight. I've told you this before. This shouldn't be nothing new. And for motherfucker get all wound up, yeah, nigga, when you married, that's the type of shit you deal with. You deal with all kind of ungodly bullshit with this whole marriage situation. This is why I tell guys to stay away from it, dog. If you don't have kids and you want a family, man, I mean, listen. Proceed with caution. Because otherwise you're gonna find yourself in a fucked up predicament. This whole marriage shit is bullshit. You run the risk of losing everything, including your motherfucking mind. Access to your kids, your house. And then when you say something about losing access to shit, the first thing you hear, oh, these niggas ain't got no money, but you got a mortgage. If you don't have these things going on, bro, you shouldn't even be in a situation where you even thinking about a relationship. You need to have your shit so put together that anybody that comes into your life, it's just some sort of plus. You know what I mean? They bring something tangible to your life because you already got your own house. You already got your own vehicles. Your finances in order. Your credit straight. So a motherfucker really got to earn their position in your life because otherwise you doing everything you need to do for yourself anyway. And when you doing those things, you have more options. Men have to create their value, true enough, but you do that shit by taking care of your fucking business. And that brings me to my next point. To you niggas, you serial marrying niggas who don't learn your fucking lesson. I like to add that we know that 95% of communication is nonverbal communication. It's gestures, it's facial expressions, it's behavior patterns. That's how a lot of people do communicate as well. And a lot of motherfuckers, nonverbal communication is a real thing. It's 95% of communication. So when you see a motherfucker, just like the lady who was saying, what you mean better and all this other shit, you would tell she was angry. What's up, Mookie? TZ Frank, gay dudes been getting more pussy than a lot of niggas. Oh, absolutely. This nigga right here. I gotta bring this nigga up here, man. Nigga, you gotta come to the congregation. What have you been doing with the church's money, nigga? What have you been doing with the church's money? Devin, whatever his name, Devon Franklin. Because not long ago you married. You filed for divorce. And now you up here doing this shit. Lego. Fair use. Let me see if I can zoom in on that a little bit so y'all can see this shit. Yeah. Bring it on up in there close. Nonverbal communication, gentlemen. This is the lesson for tonight. I said this chick was a fitness booty Instagram bitch, but everything is for the gram. Remember Kanye told y'all one time, what's happening, Mr. O? Remember Kanye West told you, Instagram got your bitch. You ain't got your bitch. Your bitch do it for the gram before she do it for you. You feel me? Instagram got your bitch. So all this shit is for show. Everybody got to put shit out there because now you looking for validation from people. Look at woe is me. Look at me. Vanity. I thought that was a sin, sir.
You know, this whole time has really been an engagement photo shoot.
No. You're being.
Babe.
Babe. Baby.
Would you?
Baby, wait. Wait.
Pentagram. Great actress. Action. Let's get the act out there. Fake shit. What the fuck is all that? Non-verbal communication. That was no surprise there. There was no look, man. I mean, when a motherfucker love you and you surprise them like that, they probably losing their mind. They breaking down all this shit. All the what? Falling around on the ground and shit. Get out of here. Goofy niggas never learn. You ain't even your ink ain't dry on your divorce papers, and you will jump a serial marrying. This what you doing with the church's money, my nigga? And I'm gonna tell you how dumb people are. I hate to digress for 1 second, but I want to touch on something to show you just how emotional niggas is. That's why a lot of these motherfuckers over there watching Trump, over there hate watching Trump right now. I don't have a dog in the fight. A lot of these politicians, motherfuckers, all of them are fucking scam artists. They scam the people, take all your money. But these motherfucking Democrats, they've been doing it for a long time. They perfected the game of showing you niggas how dumb you are. They push this racism shit out here and this woe is me like they relate to you niggas, and they don't. Motherfuckers they go from $180K a year salary to being multi-millionaires, $9 million, $60 million. Even the black bitch from Texas that always up there flicking her hair and shit and talking shit. Yeah. And if you dissect what the fuck the bitch says, she sound dumb. We don't give away money. Talking about when somebody giving everybody $5,000. What's $5,000 gonna do for people? We don't give away money. What the fuck you been doing to these other countries? This dumb shit, bird logic, a ratchet that y'all elected to a political office. And if you critique them, they in their feelings. You can't critique none of them motherfuckers. They gonna deflect. What about the men? Yeah, you're right. I give you that. You know what about the men? Because you niggas is the ones sit idly by and let that shit blow over. That's why my purpose of bringing that nigga up that played Notorious Big. Backtracking, bitching up. When a motherfucker get in your face. Just because the motherfucker loud don't mean they right, cuz. Avoid these hoes like the plague, man. Especially dumb shit like this. Because shit like this don't age well when it fails.
Guys, hold on. Baby!
Oh my God.
What are you doing?
Oh my God. Baby, what are you doing? Oh my God. You niggas are finished. You niggas are finished. It brings me back to my point, and I'm not gonna look at no more of that goof ass shit. That shit right, shit like that fucks with a nigga's energy. But I just want you guys to understand. Stop seeking out relationships. Stop seeking out marriage. Seek God and his divine purpose for your motherfucking life. I know I probably shouldn't have threw the profanity in there, but I'm on a roll, baby. Seek God. Seek the God in you. Your purpose, your vision, your goals, your ambition, your drive. A bird will come in and squander all that shit, and you could never recover. He who finds a wife finds a good thing, not he who finds a bird and saved their life. And that brings me to my next goddamn point. I hate to do it, but I'm going to stop sharing for a minute. I'm going to remove for 1 second because I got to bring something else up here. And this fella got to be called to the congregation as well. I know some of you niggas may like this nigga. Just like you like the other nigga that I really, really, truly believe is low key out this bitch fucking with other dudes. But I'm not gonna go there. I don't want to go there because I don't want to get you niggas in your feelings like you already be. But some of you guys in the chat know a lot of these niggas be out this bitch playing on, be switch hitting. They playing on both teams, and there's some niggas in these YouTube streets that's with the fuck shit. You can tell by their mannerisms, you can tell the way that they talk. It's just the truth. I'm sorry. But niggas up here interviewing known goddamn booty bandits and shit, that shit is homosexual to me. Nigga, ain't nothing, no conversation I can have with no nigga like that. And you can say it's for content, nigga. You can get anybody for content. You done that shit for a reason. And the nigga was openly hitting on you in front of everybody. Yeah, nigga, you a bitch. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. And this nigga right here, I gotta get my shit all zoomed out of shit. Yeah, that happened. Okay, let me zoom back in. All right. Because I used to fuck that up. I think I got it now. Okay. All right. So this motherfucker right here, another type of nigga that you need to be very wary of. The nigga that like to brag. Yeah. Bragging on being a fucking simp. Yeah, them niggas. I gotta find that shit. Hold on. Give me 1 second. And I know y'all probably like this nigga. He actually says some all right stuff sometimes. He makes some valid points on some things. You know what I'm saying? He does. I have to give him that. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna find it. Y'all just stay right there. Don't go nowhere. Sit your ass down. Gotta find it. 1 second. 1 second. Damn it. Where is it at? Fuck. Where is that shit? I thought I saved it, man. God damn it. Let me go back. Let me see. Give me 1 second. Y'all be patient. I got it somewhere. Because I be having to save this shit to see if it ages well. Let's go back for future reference. Okay, yeah. There we go. Found it. I knew I would. Like I always do. This nigga right here. She would use him for a clout. Yeah, man. They always do. That's why you see most of these motherfuckers on these basketball wife shows and all this shit. They could be married to a whole other man and using the athlete, the celebrity athletes, still using his last name. Oh, man. But y'all, hey, knock yourself out. This nigga right here. Fair use.
One thing about my wife, you can look at her and tell she has a husband. Let me cook for a second. One thing about my wife, you can look at her and tell that she has a husband. You can look at her and tell that she's well kept. See, one thing about my wife, I am never going to give another man a safe space to play with her in any way. You'll never see her pumping gas. Why? Because I'm going to make sure that that's pumped either the night before or the day of. You'll never see her shoveling snow. You'll never see her washing her car. You'll never see her at a mechanic. You'll never see her changing her tires or any of that. You know why? Because when I signed up to be a man, I made sure that I do all of the manly things that
When did niggas start bragging about doing the shit that they signed up to do? Oh no, I wasn't gonna play him because I don't. You niggas love that. I ain't saying you MPI. These niggas love that nigga. And they love that other nigga too. That his old lady bitched him out on the live, but that's not a hill though. There, that nigga is the over emotional nigga. Yeah, y'all love him too. You know what I'm saying? How quickly we forget. But this nigga up here bragging about how he treating his, I pumped the gas and all this other shit. So, you know, of course, I had to do a lot of research. I had to do recon. And I see them doing content together. And like I said, 90 to 95% of communication is nonverbal. And it looked like she is completely disgusted by this nigga. Go back and look at some of the videos they do together. Like, you can tell, like, she there for the content. She there for the bag. Is this nigga up here bragging about all the shit? Men don't do that shit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Women do that shit. Women say they're strong and independent for doing adult things like paying their bills. You're strong and independent because you're paying for your house and your car and all your bills. Congratulations, you're an adult. Men don't brag about cutting the grass. Men don't brag about changing the tire. Men don't brag about fixing things around the house. That's something that we don't do. So this nigga up here talking about his woman kept, and then you go over there and look at her body language. It looks like she wants to puke in her mouth. A lot of this shit is not manly, bro. And y'all absorb this type of stuff and this type of information. These type of niggas that y'all love so much holds you back. Now, I don't have all the answers. I've made my share of mistakes as well. But one thing you can always count on is I'm going to always tell you the truth, whether you like it or not. And this clown is not who he says he is. Just like that Ace Metaphor nigga. These niggas are frauds, man. And people rather hear the beautiful lie than the ugly truth. The truth is marriage is outdated, and you niggas that's chasing behind these women, you are chasing down a rabbit hole or that is going to turn into a bottomless pit. You need to look up, pick your motherfucking head up, keep your chest out and your back straight. Walk and talk and move like a man. Women shouldn't be the center of your goddamn universe. Relationships shouldn't be the center of your goddamn universe. That shit should not be, that shit should be way down on your priority list. You niggas are being humiliated and emasculated by these motherfucking broads, and they run in circles around you. And then they have the audacity to sit up on social media and talk shit about you like you're nothing. You're a disposable tool. You're being used because you that type of nigga. Every now and then you hear one say, I know not to play with him. They know what type of niggas they can play with. And every now and then they try with a real one. But you shutting that shit down. MPI, don't let me, I'm not going to do it, man. Maybe later. In the famous words of Bane, no time for fear. That comes later. So, before I get out of here, there is something else I wanted to touch on. And you know, I never saw this guy. I'm not familiar with his content, but he said a lot of truthful things, and I think it can be quite eye-opening to a lot of guys who are not in the know. You feel me? Like, sometimes you have to hear it from other skin. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to hear it from someone, you know, that's not your race or something. I don't know, but it was very interesting. What he had to say, and so I wanted to play it for you guys tonight. And oh shit, fair use. I'm not familiar with this guy's content, but the way he broke it down, I was like, God damn, man, because I'm not the most articulate person in the world, but I think this stuff right here, it could actually be informative because he articulates it very well, and I hope you guys can get some, you know, insight from what he had to share. I don't know this person. Fair use. Let's let him cook. And so, just so you know, oh shit, I didn't try to do that. Just so you guys know, you hear a lot of people saying, "Oh, only black men, we blame only black men." White motherfucker started this shit. And they'll say, you hear some of them clowns up there talking about, I heard one of them with a suit and tie on, a whole fraud, talking about how, I don't worry about what women, or build or whatever. I just do this and this and that, and then he mentioned talking about black guys and all this shit. I'm like, yeah, this nigga like to fuck. I mean, this Peckerwood likes to fuck black women, and he'll tell them some shit. Oh, see you go. See the white boys. See what I'm saying? Bird logic. Fall for anything. But, anyway, I'm gonna let my guy cook right here, and I hope y'all find some insight from this.
Just started an unnecessary argument with my husband. Why did you do that? Were you bored? Were you projecting guilt? Do you even like your husband? Completely forgot I need to borrow money from him tonight.
Okay, here's what you need to know about women is that deep down in their heart of hearts, women are terrified by how powerless they are. They are the physically weaker gender. They do not have the same innate masculine drive that men do to build, create, lead, explore. Biologically and historically, women have played a more supportive role, but that can be frightening to feel so powerless. And so women are constantly scanning their lives for some evidence that they have control over their own circumstances. They want to know that they do have some power, and typically the evidence they're searching for is their ability to impact a man. Women view men as inherently powerful. They see men as the strong ones, the builders, the creators. And so the feminine psyche thinks like this: man is exerting power over reality, so if I, a woman, exert some power over a man, that is proof that I can indirectly have some control over reality. That is a huge oversimplification and...
Okay, I'm gonna stop it right there for a second. Yeah, he is exactly right. Alexander Grace, okay then. Yeah, so you're familiar with him, right? So this will explain a lot. Exerting dominance over you niggas. Control. You see what I'm saying? Like a lot of the times, they'll find a way to, emasculate you or try to emasculate you. They can't emasculate a masculine man. If you masculine, you ain't trying to hear that shit. No way. You understand me? But trying to use sex basically as a goddamn weapon to control you. You'll notice in a lot of goddamn cases, specifically through social media, I told you guys that I've witnessed this shit firsthand, where a guy go out this bitch, bust his ass and save up money to get a house, a car, and all this shit, and the motherfucker go straight to social media and post it like they done it all by themselves. And then they will lie and say, I don't post my business, when they don't show their man. No, they already got one foot out of the door. They ain't posting that nigga because that's gonna get all the attention taken away from them. I'm private. I ain't putting but you're putting your house out there. You're putting your cars and all that other shit out there. But you ain't gonna put the person that's helping you accomplish this shit or basically giving you this shit. I'm telling you, man, let's keep going.
Generalization, there are a million caveats and exceptions, but the basic principle here is that men work on life and women work on men. Now, for some women, it looks like this.
The 3 rules that I always follow as a girlfriend is always make sure that he's empty, never talk back, and make sure the house is completely clean before he gets home. And I have a happy life. It's that simple.
That's considered a pick-me. If bitch see that, they gonna say, pick me. That's a pick-me. And she just being feminine and playing. Listen, there's power. There's a lot of power in femininity, bro. For a masculine man to run across a feminine woman who knows the power of her femininity, you could consider relationship shit. But you still need to have yourself together first. Continue.
Women make themselves
fair use
feel powerful by seeing how they can impact a man in a positive way, making him happy and content, whether they are a submissive trad wife or a genuinely supportive egalitarian partner in a more modern arrangement. It is a trait of a high-quality woman if she feels powerful when she is improving a man's life. A low-quality woman is the exact opposite. She feels powerful based on how miserable she can make a man. That's why she starts arguments, that's why she insults him, gaslights him, criticizes, nags. Seeing the man in distress and knowing that she was powerful enough to cause that is what makes her feel in control. I have made his life so difficult. Look how much power I have. It's when she feels irrelevant to her man's mood, that's when she starts to panic. The feeling of powerlessness overwhelms her. When she feels like she makes no impact on the man, that's when she feels terrified. But it is also why the best revenge that you can take on a woman who has wronged you is to not get all angry and stoop down to her level. That's just demonstrating how much power she has over you. No, the best response is to ignore her.
Thank you. That's the part I wanted to get to. And you guys can go check him out. I'm not going to play any more of what he got going on. But I wanted you guys to understand the power lies in ignoring stupid, goofy shit. Ignoring what a lot of people are saying online. Ignoring the fact they got them, none of it means anything. It has no bearings on your life. What it has the potential to do is destroy your life. And everything that comes with you trying to accomplish your motherfucking goals, man. Listen, bro. I came here tonight to let you guys know that there's power in the belief in self. There's power in being the confident, masculine man that God designed you to be. There is absolutely no power in giving away your motherfucking power. What the fuck? What happened here? Oh, damn. There is no power in giving away your goddamn power. There's no power in seeking out relationships. There's no power in arguing with women. There's no power in any of that shit. Your true power lies in your belief in God and belief in yourself. You are the head. You are the architect. You are the leader of your life, man. I know a lot of people don't like to hear it, but you got to get away from listening to a lot of these goofy shit on fucking YouTube, man. And on social media. A lot of that shit is nothing more than a big distraction that's keeping you away from the things that you desire out of life. What kind of man do you want to be? Do you want to be the motherfucker that's around this bitch, folded every time somebody says something to you? You ain't standing up straight. You ain't talking with no goddamn bass in your voice. Motherfucker looking at you, laughing at you. You out this bitch doing these promoted fucking whole goddamn, I don't know what the fuck you want to call this shit. Showing everybody that you're getting married again. You won't be that nigga? You know what I'm saying? Biting the bullet again, getting married for the 3rd, 4th, 5th goddamn time. Getting your fucking wallet ravaged. If you got kids, man, you should just go ahead and just raise your kids. Don't even be pursuing no fucking relationships, man. Because when you get into your business, dog, when you taking care of yourself mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, you chasing the bag, you own your shit, you got a lot of discipline, structure, order in your damn life, you don't have a problem with getting no damn women, bro. And that's just the truth. No matter what age. I need to add that in there too. Because you see a lot of them old hags like that one that was up there talking about, what you mean better? Explain better. I'm trying to save you. Save it from what? What the fuck are you going to do to me? What any of you hoes in this motherfucker going to do to me? For saying that the women that I've interacted with that from another race are better. You coming from a place of fear. That shit is not manly at all. Brother Charles, what's happening with you? I'm serious, man. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of the Cheyenne Bryants of the world. I'm sick of seeing you niggas goddamn folding under pressure when the motherfuckers say something or go waving their hands and all this other shit. What you mean? Shaking, rolling their fucking neck and shit. I'm tired of you niggas listening to these goddamn fruity ass dudes, man, who hide under the guise of their popularity and their money, but deep down you can tell they bitch made. I mean, I'm just being honest, bruh. I often ask, who are these people outside of a camera? Outside of YouTube, many of these motherfuckers was nobodies. That's why I hear a lot of these people now talking about what happened to the manosphere. I saw AMS running his mouth about it. Then I seen a few more people talking about you digging up old bones. Let sleeping dogs lie. But I tell you, one of these main things that happened over there, because it was a bunch of fake ass niggas with a camera monetizing what Donovan Sharp said. We monetize men's rage because these bitches done a number on you. So you turn on that camera and you start leading the blind. The blind leading the blind. These motherfuckers gonna have no positive experiences with no damn women. I ain't gonna brag and boast, but me and Book, we talk a lot. Me and Book about running, but that's my dog. We chop it up. You know what time it is. I don't have to brag and boast about anything. I was somebody before I ever came to YouTube. And I'm still somebody. I don't have to be around this motherfucker. When I come, people come, they listen, and I'm gonna give you the truth. A lot of these motherfuckers outside of YouTube, they perpetrate a fraud, dog. I'm serious, man. And I wish you brothers would learn to stop listening to so much of this goddamn content, man. Live your life. Live your life according to the laws of God. Not these motherfuckers out here, you know, the women that can't, nigga, bitch come on live talking crazy to him while he live. People quickly forget that. Ask yourself, what kind of skill, trade, or anything else you have other than running your mouth? But I never hear these motherfuckers telling men to be better men. None of them. I talk about women from a place of telling you guys what type of women to avoid, what kind of circumstances to avoid, dealing with, not complaining about them. What is there to complain about? I don't give a fuck what these bitches do. I don't. I really don't. I could care fucking less. You know what I do? I avoid them. Like a motherfucking rattlesnake. I don't fear a snake. But if I see the motherfucker and I can avoid it, I'm going to go the other way. A lot of this content, a lot of you guys been stuck in this red pill rage shit for far too long, man. You got your notifications on. They don't talk about nothing tangible that's going to benefit your life. Politics. These politicians are going to do what the fuck they want to do. What bearings does this stuff have on your life? Talking about what women bragging about. I don't give a fuck. I don't. It has no bearings on my life. Call it narcissism, call it whatever you want to. The main concern in my motherfucking life is me. Because if you don't prioritize yourself, you can't do nothing for nobody else. You can't be the leader of your family, your house, or nothing if you ain't taking care of yourself. All you're going to do is find yourself wallowing in nothingness. Motherfucker died with YouTube going or some goddamn homosexual nigga that's playing like he's straight. I see the nigga mannerisms. I see how the nigga behave, dog. I'm telling you, dog. Straight men know a Fruit Loop when they see one. Unless you niggas is borderline yourself. Listen to the big homie, man. I'm telling you, bro. I really want what's best for dudes, man. But the only way we can accomplish that shit is by telling the fucking truth. Stop making women the end all be all of your life, dog. Take control of your fucking life. Stop liking booty pictures. Get the fuck off of these day naps. Put down the porn. Go in the gym, pick up something heavy and put that shit down. Get yourself together mentally. I promise you, when you truly trying to better your life, you're going to undoubtedly build more confidence to accomplish your fucking goals, man. None of that shit you watching on TV going to help you. None of these goof ass niggas going to help you. donating all your super chat money and cash apping these niggas begging for money, because guess what? Outside of this YouTube shit, they're nothing. I was looking the other way. I was looking at that camera. I'm serious. Nothing. If they were to shut YouTube down, them motherfuckers were being swallowed. And the bitches they brag about, one minute they hating women, talking about women this and this and this and this and this, next minute they married. And a lot of these niggas over in these spaces too afraid to call them out. Like straight up, they'll go for the low-hanging fruit. They go for soft targets. They'll never go for a nigga like that because they're afraid. Afraid of a nigga behind the camera. See you niggas flashing guns and all kind of shit. That shit ain't manly. Nigga, you gonna get yourself incarcerated or have a motherfucker show up at your shit and blow your fucking brains out. You don't conduct yourself like that, bro. The more you accomplish in life, the more you try to stay out of the spotlight. The more you try not to draw attention to yourself, the better you do. I used to come on YouTube. I used to drop content every day. And most of my content, for you guys who've been subscribed to me for a long time, most of my content was done at work. I was somebody at work. I always have been. I haven't made less than $150,000 a year since 2014. And that was a down year because I was out of work, hurt. But when I went back to work, I was getting to the bag. So you can imagine from 2014 to 2015, how that shit has probably doubled. So I can't sit around and make content all the goddamn time. Just listen to the message and improve yourself. Everything will work itself out. Your relationship with your family, your relationship with your kids, your relationship with God, everything will become better. The more confident you become, the more you accomplish the goals that you set out for yourself. Have a vision for your life. Know what direction you're going. You'll have more respect from women that way too. Because when you tend to have more confidence, you don't mind telling the motherfucker the truth. At this point, baby, I have no desire to be married. Maybe that'll change. But I got to get to where I'm trying to go first. If you're along for the ride and you can be a resource to help me accomplish my goals, and you ride with me, I may reward you with the kingdom that I have created. You will have a soft life, baby. But I need you to hold it down. Just bear with me. We're going to be all right. I'm more of a disciplined man. I ain't going to be out this bitch. I ain't sticking my wee-wee in all these disgusting ass cesspools floating around out this bitch. These motherfuckers sucking and fucking everybody. I'm good. I'm good, love and joy. You feel me? A lot of y'all niggas can't turn down no pussy. But you say, MP, I clipped that. Hey, I appreciate that. For sure, man. I really want you guys to become the best version of yourself that God created you to be. The reason a lot of y'all still faced with turmoil and struggle and strife is because you're not becoming the man you needed to be, that God designed you to be. So he's going to continue to punish you until you get your shit together. I am a witness. Trust me. I've done some whoremongering. I've lied. I've deceived. I've cheated. Done all that shit. I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. But I learned the hard way. And some of you motherfuckers have the information out there, but you don't adhere to the warning signs. You have to learn shit the hardest possible way. And you don't have to. It's very simple. She will be on lifetime probation. Man, all day, man. I'm telling you. God's gonna learn. I'm coming back too. Yeah, I got a lot more ammo that I need to unload. And I told y'all, a lot of y'all wasn't gonna like it, but I don't give a shit. Like you gotta know, we gotta have some more goddamn self-esteem, some more standards, more boundaries, a lot more self-respect than what you niggas have been displaying lately. I see you niggas in these comment sections. I see you niggas in these chat rooms. Like these niggas are saying something overwhelmingly profounding that's gonna change your fucking life, and no, it's not. So, I know y'all been hearing some dishes and pots and pans and shit clinking in the background. My daughter been over here whipping up some soul food in this motherfucker. And you got some goddamn turnip greens, some baked macaroni and cheese, collard greens. I'm sorry, baby. Collard greens, all that shit. My daughter is beautiful. And I set the bar high. You understand me? She get down in that kitchen, very feminine, very polite woman. I adore my daughter. We have all looked back and forth sometimes because she said black women are the most educated. I had to go in and debunk that for her, and then she's like, okay, you're right. You know what I'm saying? It's not an argument because she adhered to the teaching. She listens. I don't think I've ever had a problem with my children listening to me. People, not only women, respect masculinity. You be an all true man and you stand on your beliefs. I'm making my way to see my daughter. She stays in Colorado Springs. Man, did you text me the other day, MPI? Well, I got a text, man. I don't remember. I don't know if it was a different number or something. If you still, if that was you, man, you still around, dog, we can link up tomorrow, man. Know what I'm talking about? For sure. I'll be free tomorrow. I'm probably going to do another live tomorrow, too. Okay, then. All right. Yeah, okay, then. I'm going to hit you back. I'm going to hit you back when I get off the live. Listen. Continue to take care of yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and financially. And for you that you guys that catch the playback, if you get pissed off, you can very well unfollow me, unsubscribe. I quite frankly don't give a shit. I'm probably going to go live tomorrow. Book and I are going to link up sometime this week. At some point. Oh, shit. Brother Charles. Before I get out of here, to the man standing on this square, salute GMB, salute to you, Brother Charles. Let me tell you, before I get out of here, I want to say one quick thing. I think, Charles, I know you probably hate for me to bring this shit up, man. But I remember when I first came to YouTube, in 2017, and then I was I was on the panel and I said something about, yeah, man, exposing female nature. And Charles was in the comments saying, you ain't, back when you first started YouTube, you watching everything people say in the chat. Charles said, you ain't exposing shit. And I always remembered that. And so I was like, man, you know what? You exactly right, Brother Charles. You all right with me. You feel me? And I always remember that, man. And I appreciate you for your $20 sponsorship. Oh, yeah. Yeah, man, and Charles go way back to when I first came to YouTube, man. He's been around a minute, you know what I'm saying? And we follow each other on the gram. I be seeing him doing his thing, man, you know what I'm saying? Takes really good care of his daughter, man. I see him traveling the country and shit doing his thing, man, so I salute him, you know what I'm saying? For sure. That's the shit that I like to hear. And any other brothers that, send me inboxes, or reach out to me in the comment section, say, man, you changed my life, man. And when I see you brothers actually out this bitch progressing, starting trucking businesses and shit like that, man, getting your credit and finances in order, man, you saved my life, you changed my, man, that shit means something to me. That's the only reason I do it, bro. I'm gonna be honest, I don't need the bread. I do that shit because I want men to be better men, dude. And I'm passionate about that. I want to leave the world a better place than what it was. It's almost like I'm talking to my sons. One day when I'm no longer here, they need some sort of guy that they can actually go back to this goddamn information. They can start up one of these, go to that YouTube channel and dig it up out of the goddamn archives. I'm there. Hearing me literally. I really want brothers to improve yourself. It don't matter if you're 35, 45, 55, 65 years old. You can always improve, dog, with the time that you have left. I mean that, bruh. And with that being said, brothers, please continue to take care of yourself mentally, spiritually, physically, and financially. Oh, shit. With that being said, oh, shit, I'm out of here. Peace.